Welcome. I'm Lance McCullough, owner of Fitness Results. What are the benefits versus what are the risks? So if I look at what the trainers were having the people on The Biggest Losers did, there was huge risk but very little benefit. Right. So it doesn't make sense to do that. Right. You get somebody that's out of shape, overweight, and you want to have them start doing pull-ups and push-ups. That's not realistic. Yeah, I mean, a lot of, especially like the females, hardly any, even really in shape females can't do a pull-up. Yeah.
I like what you said about how females, it's much harder for them to gain muscle, right?
It's much harder for them to gain muscle than a male. Yeah, and it's hard for males to gain muscle. I mean, you guys have been working out for a long time, and look at how you're building muscle, but not huge amounts. Right. But you take that show like The Biggest Loser, and it's good for entertainment, it's good for the shock value, but for the average person, it's setting them up for unrealistic expectations. And that's why I looked at it. I have a lady, she just started back with me. She trained with me years ago, but she's had 3 kids. She's way overweight, so now she's older. The weight is an issue for her from a health standpoint. So she was talking about did you see The Biggest Loser? I love that show. It really gives me, motivation. And she's asked me, what about this? What about that? As far as the stuff they do, I said, well, I don't recommend we do that. Well, how come? You really need to. She wants me to see the show. So I started to watch the show, and my wife's a physical therapist. So we started watching it, and we just couldn't even watch it. I couldn't stand to watch it. They're having these people do stuff that just isn't safe, isn't proper, and it's not effective. Like I said, instead of them, they were making them run on the treadmill to wear themselves out. Why not just have them do it on a piece of cardio equipment at 80% of your maximum? You're going to burn more fat, maintain a little more muscle. And now I know on The Biggest Loser, and that's what they're not telling people. That's just about them trying to lose as much weight as possible. Well, most people don't want to do that. They want to do it for their health. They want to get healthier. They don't want to just lose the weight. They want to, be healthier once they do lose the weight. So if you're doing that, like what we talked about, fat is not a good source of energy, and that's how women diet themselves into obesity. And that's why most diets, they actually gain 20% more weight back when they go off of it because they're losing the muscle. And they were training these people so intense, they're going to be burning off more muscle, a higher percentage of muscle than fat. And once they lose the weight, they're going to be more prone to put it back on. So it's not setting a proper example out there for what people could be doing.